Hello dear students, welcome to our institute. I am Dr. R.K. Saini and today I will discuss an important question from the chapter of solution that has been asked in JEE Advanced. Such questions are frequently asked in JEE Advanced. So you should study them carefully and try to understand the basic concept of the solution. Alright, let's begin. Let's solve the question. First, you read question carefully, then understand given data, and then solve the question which asked in the problem. In given question, a graph plot between pressure and temperature. Two solvent, namely X and Y, are solvent and isomolar solution of NaCl. Isomolar solution of NaCl means their moles are equal. In this solvent NaCl, the graph pressure and temperature. X first is the solvent of X and their elevation in boiling point, and third is the solvent of Y and their elevation in boiling point. On addition, equal moles of non-volatile solute X, non-volatile solute S in equal amount means molality is also equal. In this solvent, the elevation of boiling point X is 3 times than the solvent Y. Solute S is known to undergo dimerization in this solvent. If the degree of dimerization is 0.7 in solvent Y, then find degree of dimerization of in solvent X. Then our aim, find degree of dimerization of solute X in solvent Y. Given elevation in boiling point in solvent X, elevation in boiling point in solvent Y, we know that I Kb in solvent X into M upon I Kb in solvent Y and M. In both solvents, the molality of solution is same because S equal mole and equal amount of solvent. Therefore, the molality is equal. The boiling point given. The boiling point of solvent in X is 3 times, means X is 3 times than Y. If the boiling point, if we let boiling point of solution in Y is A, then boiling point in solution X is 3A, 3 times I in X, and find Kb of solvent A and Y. I of Y and the Kb in solvent X and Kb in solvent Y. With the help of this graph, we find Kb of solvent X and Y. In this graph, in solvent X, the elevation in boiling point is 2. And the elevation in boiling point in Y is 1. Because boiling point of solution is 362 and the boiling point of solvent X is 630. Therefore, the elevation in boiling point is 2. Then I Kb into M. I Kb into M, where M is also equal. M is also same. And I is also equal because in both cases NaCl is dimerized. Therefore, the ratio of Kb for solvent X and Y is 2:1. Then putting the value in this equation, putting the value of I and Kb. This is 3/1 equals to I in X and I in Y. We find I equals to 1 minus alpha plus alpha by N. In case of Y, the solvent, the degree of dimerization is 0.7, which means N equals to 2 and alpha equals to 0.7. Therefore, the I in solvent Y is 1 minus 0.7 plus 0.7 divided by 2 because dimerization takes place. Therefore, the I is 0.65. The I in solvent Y is 0.65. And the ratio of Kb, X and Y find in above with the help of given graph, it is 2:1. And hence we find I we find I in solvent X, and this I is 3 into 0.65 divided by 2. Therefore, the I is 0.975. The I is 975 in case of solvent X. And then we find alpha, and the degree of dimerization alpha association is 1 minus I into N upon N minus 1, where N is 2 because dimerization takes place. Therefore, alpha in case of solvent X, 1 minus I, we find I is 0.975 into 2 upon 2 minus 1, and hence 0.05. 0.05 is the answer of alpha in solvent X. It is the answer of alpha. Okay. Thank you. And in next class, we discuss another question, another important question of physical chemistry. Okay.